Well, we are with James Dickens, Dickens, training here in Miami. James, why are you training in Miami?
It's just a great place to train. The Fifth Street Gym here is just a great atmosphere, great training, great coaching. Lewis Perez, Dino Spencer, and the sparring too, second to none. I've had some great sparring out here. The 8 weeks I've been here, I've done 120 rounds of sparring, so
20 rounds?
120.
120, yeah. Wow.
I wouldn't have got that back home.
I've seen pictures with Jairon Socarras, with Yuriorkis Gamboa. Yeah. Do you like to spar with Cuban fighters?
Yeah, it seems that way. I don't know if I like to spar with Cuban fighters. Or there's just that many Cubans in Miami, who knows, but I spar with anyone. There's a real mixture of fighters in Miami.
What is the period, for example, to spar with Gamboa? What is the period was like?
Yeah, he's a big name back in England, but as a fighter, he's just another fighter. You know, that's exactly how it feels. He's just another fighter, and but he's got great skills and great qualities. So to spar with someone like that, it's a good day at work for me. That's how I see it.
You say it's more difficult to find that kind of spar in England with you know, so many fighters.
There's no one like him in England, is there?
No one wants to make spar with you there. It's difficult for you.
It's hard because back in England they're very health conscious about getting brain damage, and you know, God forbid that never happens to any of those fighters, but they are very they worry about it a bit too much, I think. I see it as, with fighters, we fight. You wouldn't get a bricklayer who didn't lay bricks every day, you know, and that's how I see it. If I want to be the best, if I want to make these sacrifices, I have to push myself to be the best I can. Whether that be take a tough day in sparring, go up against someone who's a bit more advanced than me, someone who can teach me. That's what I want. That's where I want to be, and that's how fighters improve in the heat.
What you love more than Miami? What is you say I'm going to Miami for? What is that make you come here longer periods?
Well, I was here on holiday and I came to the gym and I got some sparring here. Got more and more sparring. Done about 30 rounds in 1 week here, just sparring every day, and I said I want to be here, I want to come back. We spoke and he said we'd love to have you here too. Let's move on towards the world title. You fought for the world title before. Let's move on now and let's kick on and get that world title again. What
are your plans for 2019?
World title. World title's been my plan for the last few years. It hasn't happened. I fell short. I fought Rigondeaux, fighter who fought here from Miami. I fell short, and I've picked myself back up. I've got 3 knockouts out of 3 fights, and I'm on the way to the world title again.
How different fighter you are from that fight with Rigondeaux till now? How is your growth as a fighter?
Compare a boy to a man. That's how I've grown. I've grown mentally. I've gained a lot of wisdom, and I've also gained a lot of hunger, which is that's the key for me. A lot of hunger. Hunger to train harder, make more sacrifices. Just growing every single way, and that's what I have done, and I'm looking forward to the world title.
Do you think that being here in Miami with that many sparring rounds will make a difference in your career?
Yeah, it's the next level for me. I've come to a point where I've had to come here. It's the next level, and I feel like here improving. If I'm not fighting, I better be improving. As they say, if you're not earning, you better be learning. So that's what's going on here. I'm on the next level now, and I'm looking forward to actually fighting for the world titles and getting on big shows.
If you someday will fight again, Rigondeaux, will be different, the outcome?
Yes indeed, of course it will. Yeah, I don't need to explain, but yeah, it will. And I'd love to fight him for the world title again, and that's my dream, to fight him again. And I'm not a bitter fighter, but it would be nice to correct that loss.
What do you say to your family back in England when they say, hey, you're having too much time in Miami?
No, my girl would never say that to me. I've got 3 kids, and a girl, she's looking after me 3 kids. She's making the sacrifice just as much as I am, and it's often me who says to her, keep pushing, it's going to all be worth it. One day it's going to be worth it. and there's never been a time that she hasn't said to me, I know it is, I believe in you, of course it's going to be worth it, and she knows that just as much as I know that. And even in the tough times, it's her who reassures me, you know, I've got a good girl, I've got a great family. It's hard for the kids because they don't understand, you know, it's hard for them to understand, but I just hope that God provides me with, provides them with some sort of understanding of why I done it, and it was all for them.
What is the mystery of the success of British boxing? It seems now that the real mecca of boxing is in Great Britain, fighting every weekend, a lot of champions, a lot of good fights. What is the growth? What is the mystery and the success of British boxing?
I think personally it's down to Eddie Hearn. His dad was a great promoter, Barry Hearn, and he just got something special about them. The way they just know how to generate businesses. They've done it not just with the boxing, they've done it with the snooker and the darts. They're brilliant promoters. That's what I put it down to, as well as the fighters. What's boxing without fighters, you know? But I think that Eddie Hearn has played a massive part in it, and the rights of the TV they gave it all to him, Sky, and he said, right, you do your thing, and he has. James,
now, well, we hope that you have the best of your career, that Miami will be your second home in a long time, so good luck, my friend.
Thank you very much, and thank you to everybody here in Miami who's accepted me and pushing me to